makes a healthy community? Well, you take a healthy body, you add some love, a cupful of supervision, guidance and support, also known as parenthood. You sprinkle some fun, trips, and family dinners. Don't forget to mix in healthy food, medical checkups, and a healthy community. Stir well and add warmth. After 16 years or so, let cool. Make sure to cover with balance and exciting experiences. If you like your person stronger, add some challenges and heartbreaks to taste. Healthy people can be served chilled with great communities. To make your own great community, you need several healthy people, good schools, and a hard common core. Bring in a 3,000-year-old heritage, miracles, and some wars to overcome. The best communities mix aged adults, young souls, and many creative minds. You need to make sure to leave room for some giving, receiving, and believing. My name is Taly. As I was growing up in Israel in the 1980s, I discovered fairly quickly I was missing some essential ingredients that would help me grow into a healthy adult. I was missing some sound parenting and a home to live in. Right before my bat mitzvah, my parents got divorced and could not keep me in the home anymore. Thankfully, there was an adequate replacement for a warm bed and my mom's loving home. I was brought to Adasim, a Wizo boarding school in Israel, just 2 weeks before my bat mitzvah. My parents were bankrupt and shattered by the divorce. Unlike my friends back home, my parents couldn't afford to properly celebrate my bat mitzvah, and other than my grandma and my mom coming to visit me at the boarding school. They threw a picnic blanket on the grass and had me blow the candles out on my favorite pudding cake. And I was the lucky one. I had parents who could come and visit. Many of the kids that we grew up with had disabled parents, in jail parents, or no parents at all. We grew up in Adasim, 60 to 100 kids in a group, brothers and sisters sharing a common faith, helping and challenging each other through thick and thin. We were provided with our missing ingredients. Caring house mothers called Batya Horowitz and Miri Elio, fun group guides called Tuvia and Amos, a strong and legendary boarding school principal called Zvika Levy. We were given food, a room shared by 4 kids, a great school, and plenty of sun, grass, and freedom to run among the orchards. I guess a good chef knows what is missing. Wizo was the chef. Wizo knows how important this milestone is. Celebrating a child's bar and bat mitzvah is super important to every child. How important is it for the have-nots to be given the opportunity to be celebrated, to dance, to share a simcha, and step on into adulthood? And we were celebrated, all right. Wizo provided us with a trip to remember. All 7th graders went on a memorable bar mitzvah trip to Masada, climbing the mountain in the dark of night, all in order to celebrate the Aliyah LaTorah on top of Masada with a backdrop of a magical sunrise. A year ago, I was sitting in your seat as a guest. You just saw a video of a Wizo kid in Israel whose father couldn't afford to raise him, let alone celebrate his bar mitzvah. He excitingly spoke about his Wizo bar mitzvah, surrounded by his friends. Then I remembered that not too long ago, I was that child, like my sister before me and my brother after me. I was granted the missing ingredients of safety, food, a bed, and a nurturing environment. Not realizing as a child, not connecting the dots, it suddenly dawned on me that someone in a faraway land graciously paid for my meals, my living expenses, and nurturing. These were the most critical 5 years of my life. Those who allowed it were probably sitting in a chair, just like you this evening, contributing to a cause, not really knowing the impact their contribution had on a real child who just wanted to be loved and be celebrated. Well, my beloved Wizo friends, you helped me and our group of kids to grow beyond our temporary hurdles. You helped us in being celebrated, fed, and cared for. We all turned into loving, healthy, functioning parents, activists, business people, and even a famous celebrity. We are all physically and mentally sound thanks to you. And what is a healthy society without healthy people in it? I want to thank you for continuing the Wizo Masoret, the tradition of giving. This bat mitzvah is a special event, not just because an event like this once paid for my bat mitzvah, and not just because I get to celebrate my daughter Ariel's bat mitzvah, but also because together, a special group of children in our amazing state of Israel will know that they too deserve to be celebrated. And that is because a strong community in faraway Florida had the missing ingredients to help them grow into great, healthy adults. Thank you very much.